Jeff Levy learned offense under Art Briles at Baylor. Nobody went faster than that Baylor offense. Wide open across the middle. Evans inside the 5. Touchdown. 48 yards. Very quick to the line of scrimmage. Quick snap. Bothwell and trying to break tackles. Dragging forward. And he'll get the first down for Mississippi State. For Kyle Ferry. And no problem, the extra 5 yards does not phase him. Right down the middle for a 10-0 Mississippi State lead. Staff for Chapin. And the Mississippi State offense, after going down the field on their first drive, has quieted down. Going deep here and caught in stride. Brennan Thompson. Touchdown. There is a penalty flag back in the backfield. Sideline. 2 plays to get 9 yards to keep the game going. Pressure was picked up. Chapin, wide open, caught across the middle. Thompson, touchdown! 'Levitt looking middle and going deep. Middle intercepted. Intercepted by Washington.
Trey up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico, and they're on the board first. Mexico all the way to the 27. Scott Trey Humphrey untouched into the red zone and cut down at the 15 by Andre Jordan Jr. Lane, lofts, cut, touchdown Lobos. Or did he hang on? Trickery from the Lobos. Here comes McKinney. It's a race to the pylon. And stopped by Q Lawrence. Maybe a touchdown saving tackle. Lane, Gibbs, Bankston into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. On the play, 3rd and long. Dump off for Bankston. Trying to get to the outside. Beats Chisholm to the sideline. Bankston to the house for the touchdown. Lobos extend their lead some more as Damon Bankston goes for 43 yards.
Do what you're seeing right there, taking their sweet time.
3rd and 1. Throw over the middle, in the air, intercepted. Tavion Combs catches the volley. And New Mexico to look at and clean up. Good news for them, it is early in the season. Here comes Bankston. Bankston looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Damon Bankston.
Something has to be corrected, and it needs to be corrected immediately.
McKinney fights forward and finds the end zone for another. New Mexico with the exclamation point. Mexico comes away with a victory in Pasadena, their first win over a power conference team since 2008.
Willis again, looking for a cutback lane. Breaking tackles, there goes Yasin Willis. Down the sideline into Clemson territory. Play action, Angeli, he's got a one-on-one. Climbing the ladder, Justice Ross Simmons, touchdown. What a start for the Orange. Play action for Angeli. Lobs one towards the end zone. Caught, running under it. Darrell Gill for a touchdown. Perfect placement for Angeli. And Darrell Gill's got another. A big ace in the hole for Clemson if they're trying to pull off a comeback would be the crowd, but in stride, Angeli. It's Jonte Cook. All the way down inside the Clemson 35. Certainly has the distance. And it's good. Right down the middle for Trip Woody from 49 yards out. Cup quarterback. He'll throw. To the front pylon. Tried to squeeze it back shoulder to Ross Simmons. He's got it for the touchdown. Klubnik backpedaling. Incomplete.
Coaches talk all the time about how our players going to respond. How's he going to respond to this? What's his message? We've talked to him numerous different times. You know he's going to be very consistent with how he approaches this. This is uncharted territory for them.
Look at the throw. Fire. Big play coming up. Napier down the sidelines to the 15, to the pylon. Did he get in or did he get out?
Extremely dangerous.
Napier looking at the end zone, finds a blocker, gets in, touchdown Aztecs. And the ball slips out. It's taken away. McDougal's got it down the sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown Aztecs. Scoring on every red zone possession this season, but they've been there twice, have not scored. Sakapulatelli fires into pass, intercepted. Down the sideline is Chris Johnson. No white shirts anywhere in the vicinity. Takes it to the house, 96 yards. And it's another touchdown on the defense. Sakapulatelli lets it fly again, and it's picked off one more time. And Sutton punches it in.
Morris to throw. Into the end zone. He's got a man for a touchdown. Sage Ennis, the tight end, settled down at the goal line. And Virginia's got the lead. Play action. Castellano, tip ball. Intercepted. Prevard on the blitz. Got the tip and the pick. Before tonight, they've allowed 2 here in the first half. Morris up the seam. First down, Camross. His first impact play. They bring a blitz. Morris steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He gets to the 5. Reaches the ball out. A Virginia touchdown.
Hungry for greatness. Just true freshman.
Morris on the slant. Tip ball finds its way into the hands of Trell Harris. Nearly a pick. Instead, Trell Harris spinning, carrying tacklers. Virginia in business. All 3 timeouts. And they can run it as well. Damari Taylor. House call. Touchdown. Who's? The fewest yards that Alabama had run for in a season opener since the mid-70s. But the rush attack continues here for Xavier Brown. It's a different story tonight for Virginia. The 10-yard line at the 7. He'll keep it. He'll score. Second rushing touchdown for Chandler Morris. Morris, wheel route, drives it in. Xavier Brown, touchdown. And he converts. And we play on. Defense on the field. Quick snap, high snap, the pitch to Brown. To the 15. Spin cycle down to the 10-yard line. Play action for Morris. Rolling out. Tucks it under. Hunting the pylon. He got there. Touchdown. Morris to throw. Into the end zone. Crossing in the back of the end zone with a flag out. They've got the 2-point play. Trell Harris. Here comes the blitz. Castellanos in trouble. Heaves one towards the end zone. Intercepted. It's over. Virginia has done it. Third down. Ball bounces it outside. Ball caught on the end zone. He's in. That's a Gators touchdown on the opening drive. Lagway, play action. Back shoulder. Climbing the ladder. Dallas Wilson. Does he get a foot down? He does.
He's here in this stadium right now.
Lagway, play action. End zone touchdown. The first for the freshman, Dallas Wilson. So now Jack Bomeister tries to take field position, and they block the punt. that way. Looks at Sturdivant. Instead comes back the other way. One-on-one. Jump ball. He knocks it right down the middle. But I think he's playing right now still at about 220.
Yeah, he said he was a little bit lighter than that.
Left down the sideline. Inbounds Dallas Wilson. To the end zone, dragging tacklers for a Gators touchdown. Arch Manning tries to keep the play alive by shoveling a ball forward. They'll say he's down. George Gums gets the sack. And the clock's going to run out. They're out of timeouts. They've got receivers all the way down the field. I don't know they're going to get another snap. It goes to 0. He tries to spike it. The clock's at all zeros.
After review, the ball was still in the quarterback's hands with 0 seconds on the clock. By rule, the game is over.
There it is. The game is over. So Florida celebrates a win over a top 10 team.
On 1st and goal, Welch follows Seaton, and Welch waltzes right in. Colorado strikes first. Williams in motion, and Salter a clean pocket. He takes a shot. A wide open Omarion Miller. Hello. He's top of your screen against Quentin Taylor. Salter steps away from Marcus Neal, and Salter slips the tackle of James, and he's got a first down. And the redshirt freshman Cam Michael with Salter. 3-man rush. Salter with time. He floats one back in the end zone. Williams. Touchdown, Colorado. Sama's been the workhorse. He plunges forward, and Sama is stacked up in short. Turnover on downs. 29-yard try for the steady senior Alejandro Mata. He's been with Deion Sanders a long time. Mata splits the uprights, and the lead is 7. That Colorado's offense has faced, and they do go to the air, and Salter connects! A dart to Joseph Williams! Wow! And Colorado upsets Iowa State.
Scoreless tie off his left foot. And Arizona State is the first to score. Malik Brown motioning back in. Fake to him. Levin sings it over the middle. It pops up, bounces around, and ends up in the hands of Jordan Tyson. How in the world? Gomez is out from 47. Hit from 34 earlier, and Gomez strikes it through again. The regular quarterback back in. Levin unleashes a rainbow. He's got his man. Flag is down. Jared Hamilton with the catch. 30-26. And for Arizona State lead, Gomez is perfect on the day. John Carlos Miller in there as the tight end on this 3rd down. Hammond looks his way, makes a twisting catch. Ball pops out. Sideline for Texas Tech, their starting quarterback. Levin protected. Mateus open. He makes a juggling catch down to the 30. misses the field goal on a 4th and 2 to decide the ball game right here. Levin on the move. Levin throws. It's caught by Tyson in open space. Tyson reverses inside the 25. Levin with a toss. It's Brown backing his way toward the goal line. He's in. Levin jumping for joy as his back gets there for a late lead for the Sun Devils. Hammond for the ballgame. Hammond extends. He lets it fly to the end zone. Who's down there? It's incomplete. The goalpost is coming down. Here come the students. And Arizona State hands Texas Tech their first loss.
And this is just his 6th career field goal attempt. From 35 yards, low, might have been deflected. And it's no good. 10th play of the drive. It's a run for Wisner. Down the sideline and out of bounds with another first down. Plus, he's 15 out of 16 inside 50. And he hooks that one through beautifully. And Wingo went in motion. And Travion Wisner threw a big hole across midfield. And down at the 30-yard line of Texas A&M. Connected from 41 in the first half. And that one's good.
Open field.
Here's Wisner. Out of bounds inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 27. And Texas has a 100-yard rusher for the first time in a game. C.J. Baxter's come in at running back. Manning takes off running, throws on the run very close to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the back of the end zone for a Ryan Wingo touchdown. Manning, again, more time than he had in the first half. Wide open receiver. Jack Endry's the tight end, the stiff arm. Endry's inside the 5. He just shoved Marcus Ratcliffe away. First play of the 4th quarter. They hand it off to the tight end, and Nick Townsend walks in. Arch Manning after the play fake. Avoided the rush and lofts it downfield. Jack Endry's to the 42-yard line. And they are, at the very least, in the verge of field goal range. Arch Manning looking like Grandpa. Touchdown! Has not thrown a touchdown pass tonight. And he throws that up for grabs. And that one's intercepted by Kobe Black. It's 2nd and 3 from their own 23-yard line. Wisner would be wise to stay in bounds, and he does, to the 46-yard line. They outgained them by 133 yards. The opening game of the season with Manning as the quarterback. And as he said, they're supposed to play Ohio State next year. He said, why would we play Ohio State next year? Manning gives Sarkisian the game ball. And a crushing defeat for Mike Elko. By the way, Mike Elko has the full support of Steve Sarkisian. He pretty much laid out the argument for Texas when we visited with Coach Elko last night.
3rd down and a yard. And back. Hits Fletcher out of the backfield. Touchdown, Miami. After the loss of 6, another pass play that's intercepted. Taking it back is Keontae Scott. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. it's way off the mark. No good. Ohio State brings a little pressure, and Beck throws a strike for a first down to Marion. Fletcher again up the middle with room, breaks a tackle, and finally brought down by Downs, who may have saved the touchdown. To extend the lead to 10. It has the leg, and it's good. The first round win on the road for the Hurricanes. He'll get the carry here. Inside the 35, dragging defenders, a first down. All the way to the 26. Third down and 4. And Beck's going to throw to Daniels. And Daniels has the first down. It's first and goal for the Hurricanes with 1:46 left. They snap it with 1 on the play clock. Brown into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Top seeds go 0-5.
Bain coming. Sin gets the pass away. It's intercepted. Picked off by Lucas.
And they've closed this game the same way they started it, with that defensive line being relentless and getting after Julian Saint.
The Verbo Fiesta Bowl has 1 team in it. Miami advances to the semifinal. 3 more quarterfinals tomorrow. Mario Cristobal may not want to hear it, but the U is back. Their biggest win in 23 years.